Alright, today we're doing a fitment on a 2024. This is a Porsche Cayenne. This is the Turbo GT. The regular Cayenne is the same as previous years, but this Turbo GT and possibly even the GTS added a lower spoiler or front fascia, and it makes it different. Okay, and there's the window sticker, Turbo GT. And this one we're going to fit on the lower front. The regular Cayenne has that upper fascia, and you can see the camera there for the adaptive. And that's where the regular one mounts. But on the Turbo GT, it has a lower spoiler there. Here's a regular Cayenne next to it, and you can see there's no lower spoiler there. So it's going to go center right up underneath there. And even this portion right here on the normal Cayenne is more smooth and flat. This one has a ridge on there, so that makes it different. If you tried to mount it there, it's be a little different because of that. It's not an even surface. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and remove the factory screws.
Okay, on this one here, we're going to use these two screws right here. They're a Torx 20, so we're going to go ahead and remove those. And you can see they're kind of up in a little pocket there, so we're going to need some spacers. And also, if you notice, one of the screws is recessed right here, and the other one isn't. It's flat. Why Porsche did that, I have no idea. But it makes it a little bit of a challenge for mounting it, but the way we're going to overcome that is we're going to use fender washers to keep the mounting surface level. So we're going to take our base plate, and this is going to be the configuration. You're going to take your 4.2 by 55, put it through the hole, and you're going to add your 1-inch spacer and then your fender washer. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep both of them flush, because again, because of that recess. So start that one, and we're going to go ahead and put the screw through that one, add the spacer, and then we're going to put the fender washer on top of that. And again, this is just to keep it so that it's, when we tighten these up, it's flush, because otherwise with one being recessed it would make it cocked, or you'd have to get two different length spacers and just makes it more confusing. So here now we're going to tighten up. This is going to use again a Torx again, but this one's a T15, where the other one when we took them out was a T20. So you just start tightening them up. Kind of do a little at each, and then which is nice is you can see, like right now you can see it's kind of crooked, but there's a nice reference point right here. You know, you can just follow that line. You're just gonna square it up right there, and once it's squared, just start tightening them. I kind of alternate a little bit, and then they're going into metal J clips, so don't be afraid. Like I grab it up by the head, so I can't over tighten it. But as you can see, I'm putting a pretty good amount of force on it. And then once it's in there, you can see that's pretty solid. And again, just make sure they're good and tight. And they are, you know, you got two long spaces there, so if you grab this and really wrench on it, you can move it, but you can see it's not going anywhere. So then once it's on, then you're going to take your front, start it into the tubes, pull the pull pin until it gets by it, and just slide it until it clicks into place.
Yeah, another nice thing about this particular model is that there are actually two fasteners down here that we're able to use. A lot of times on Porsches there's nothing under these cars, so you end up having to drill holes because there's nothing that we can use. So this model made it nice. And then there's the side angle. Let me get you the front. And again, you take your license plate, you take your front plate off there, it'll be easier. Then your license plate will attach to the front plate, and you're all set. That's all there is to it.
We're going to now show you how to mount the license plate to the front bracket. You're going to take your plate, take the screw, put it through the plate, then line it up on the bracket like so. Put the nylon lock nut on it. Now the nylon lock nut will have a nylon ring and then no ring, so the ring goes to the outside. So when you put it on, make sure the ring goes to the outside. And then take your 10mm socket or wrench, if you have just a wrench, Phillips screwdriver, and just tighten them up. Ring in there is going to keep it from rattling off. So there you go. That's what it should look like when you're all done.